Guys, I want to give you guys a quick little update. The girl that I had a crush on, I'm gonna take it away now. Look, I told you guys I would keep you guys updated, right? It got to a point where I would try to like start a conversation, you know, here and there, just like, "What's up? How are you doing?" Just like casual talk. Um, but a few times it happened where I would send like 2 messages, and then she would respond, and then I would send a message, wouldn't hear anything for a day or two, then I'd send another message to see what's up, then she would respond. That happened 2 or 3 times, and already at that point I'm like, okay, it's almost like it almost feels like she's trying to not talk to me, but then I send a second message and she's like, "Oh, I can't ignore it forever." So it was already kind of like deterring me from the whole situation. She does have a lot going on, so I don't know. So I'm just looking at it like not like, "Oh, I'm done with it." That's not it at all. I'm looking at it like I'm not going to pursue her like I was. I'm not going to try and have any dates. I'm not going to do the I mean, I'll still hang out with her friend. I'll probably still do the thrift shopping thing, you know, because we were just gonna do that as friends anyway. But I'm not gonna call her my crush anymore. I think I'm moving on from that just because like I'm turned off to the whole idea now. Um, because I sent 2 messages for the last time, and I was like, yeah, no. After this, it's like it'll be like that'll tell me, right? And so I said, hey, what's up? Like, no. It was more like, here's how, because it sounds weird, like I'm sending 2 messages. No, she replied to something. Like, for example, the last one was I sent like a video, because we were talking about like my style of clothing for when we go thrift shopping, like what kind of clothing I'm into. I sent like a TikTok that I seen of like the weirdest baggy outfit anybody's ever seen. It was just super funny. It was just funny. She responded to it with two messages or whatever. I said, I don't know, man. He's giving hella aura with that drip, not gonna lie. And then I said, hey, how are things? 2 or 3 days later, I said, hey, how are things? Just to check in on her. That was 2 days ago. So 5 days have passed since she's said anything. And I'm not sending a third message. So look, I'm always gonna be here. I have that final message, you know, the hey, how are you? If she ever decides to like come back and say what's up, awesome. She's going through some things. If she ever needs me, like I said, I'm here. But I'm not gonna be pushy and add to her plate. I'm just here to be a friend. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know I don't have a crush anymore. I'm just wishing her the best. She'll always be my friend. And yeah, I'm not gonna like no longer call her my crush. You know what I'm saying? Just want to let y'all know.